Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
The first base. Number 33, Rodney Sampson.
Stepping in now, Rodney Sampson, and he fouls this one off. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Swing and a line drive. Foul.
2 outs here.
Lifted down the line in left. But this will land untouched. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Mississippi leads it 1-0. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Rob DiMaggio. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Diaz moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Ready now, David Doe comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heat.
1 out, nobody on.
Got 1 down now. 1 down.
0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1 and 2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
And there's their first hit of the game.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
So now to the plate, Bernardo Murillo, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Springer will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Stepping into the box, Stephen Eckert. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Hard on the ground toward short. He's got it to second for 1. On to first, so they let the pitcher swing away here, and it turns into a double play.
Play ball.
Settling in now, Tom Koo will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, man. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they've faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Tom Koo goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. At the plate now, Esteban Sosa, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Ball 1.
Hey, 1 away, 1 away.
Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Casey Priest. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. And that's in there as well, 0-2 now. There seem to be different philosophies on it, so Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give. So striding in, Mark Romero. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
The first baseman, number
Into the box, Rodney Sampson, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Hey, we got 1 here.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
And another foul ball. This is hit high in the air out toward left center.
You go. I go.
Springer will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Rob DiMaggio. He flew out in his last at-bat. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Fastball's fouled off to the left, and he falls behind now 0-2.
2 outs here. 2 outs.
A bouncer up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
Yeah, Matt, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first, so as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
Now at the plate, David Doe. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. Mississippi's out in front 2-0. Into the box now, Stephen Eckert. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of...
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Mississippi leads it 2-0. Leading off the inning, Jeffrey Chadwick, and they'll need him to get something going here. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Hit on the ground toward the left. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
No, he's in there.
Well, when you're winning a game this late, the last thing you want to do is give the other team some hope, and that's what this air does. They have a base runner and a chance to make some noise now.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Coming to the plate now, Tom Koo. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. So no runs or hits here as the error turns out to be unimportant. Home half of the 8th straight ahead.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for Jackson. Number 25, Sammy.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. A swing and a ground ball to 3rd. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Again, he sends it out of play. Here's another 0-2. Hit down the 3rd baseline. But this will wind up foul, still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Now batting.
In now, Casey Priest, as he'll send a ground ball down to 3rd. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th. In now, Mark Romero. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Fouled off. swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, they could only manage 2 hits against him the entire game, so they were never really in a position to even challenge him. Rock solid win and a memorable performance.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The Mississippi Braves jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Stephen Eckert gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, with 15 strikeouts. Estevan Sosa pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire...
Just look at Gavin Newsom in California, who's basically said they're going to have to technology and people really going to how do you score it? I thought the president, his demeanor made it a little bit more productive of the debate, so I'm appreciative of that.
The Stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coverage of the Southern League is on the air. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Mississippi Braves and the Birmingham Barons. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Dylan Covey gets the call in Game 5 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Play ball. 3. You're out.
Stepping up to the plate, Mike Pierce. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch.
The second baseman.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And there's your first out of the inning. Into the box, Richie Messer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Pitch on the way. Hit softly on the ground to third. Scooped up. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Now batting, John Gilbert. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
John Gilbert.
Here's the pitch. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. But this will land untouched. And a breaking ball freezes him. Strike 3 called, and the side is retired. We've played an inning. Still 0-0. Leading off the inning, Salvatore Ramirez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. 0-1 the count.
Ramirez.
Here's the pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. The 0-2 home. Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Prado has a play, but it's the pitcher that makes the play, and that's the second out of the inning. So stepping in, Alexis Gonzalez, who's been held in check in the series, just 1 for 12 coming in. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Nothing across here this half. We'll go now to the top of the third. Digging in, Gil Cabrera. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control, 0-2.
The way he's been able to command his fastball those first 2 pitches, don't be shocked if he goes back in there again or goes up under his chin or nasty slider down and away. He has opened up his full arsenal.
At the plate, Elvis Blanco. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Blanco is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. George Almanzar is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. The 0-1 on its way.
He's striking this guy out. Get him yourself.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Leading off the inning, Mike Pierce, and they'll need him to get something going here. Pulls this one in the air out to left, and this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1. Now at the plate, Richie Messer. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Slow roller down the third baseline. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Grounder down the line at third. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th. Striding into the box, John Gilbert. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
2 out, nobody on. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Pena in foul ground. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and standing in is the DH, Salvatore Ramirez. No balls and a strike to count.
Ramirez.
Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
Playing 11, 1-1.
And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. Grounded to third, right to him. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Standing in, Billy Moser comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In there, strike 1.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Reined in. And there are 2 away now. Striding in, Alexis Gonzalez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In there, and he's in control, 0-2 now.
His command has been outstanding so far.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 15 up, 15 down to start the ball game. Standing in, Gil Cabrera. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Nobody.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Gil Cabrera is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning.
The center fielder, number 10.
Standing in now, Elvis Blanco. And it's fouled away. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 0-1.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not...
Oh, just a sec. What a play. Hey, now. At the plate, George Almanzar. Here's the first pitch to him. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
The 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, we got 2 down now, 2 down.
Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Hit the other way out toward right field. Diaz is under this one.
Right.
And that will retire the side. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. 7th inning coming up. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Mike Pierce. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Count remains at 0-2.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And he strikes him out here, so that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
To the plate now, Richie Messer, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
And that's a base hit, so the perfect game bid ends in the 7th. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty B, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start...
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Another 0-2 home. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Striding forward now is the DH, Salvatore Ramirez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far, and that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0. 2-1 now.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And digging in is the outfielder, Alexis Gonzalez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Now that's popped up. Eckert has room in foul territory. 1 down. Digging in, Gil Cabrera is hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
All right, here we go now.
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
And he will just make it to the bag here in time, and that's out number 2. Ready for another shot now, Elvis Blanco. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. 2 out, nobody on. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the 2nd strike.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Stepping in, George Almanzar. He flew out in his last at-bat. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Mike Pierce. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Mota is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9. Striding in once again, Richie Messer. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one. Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone.
Throw on to first, and the ball game is over. And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The Mississippi Braves took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Stephen Eckert earns the win, his 2nd, as he allows only 2 hits over 9 full innings. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show. Well, we've talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he started. A complete game shutout. He's our tops player of the game.
When you go out there and punch out 11 hitters and you put your team in a great position to win a ball game, you deserve all of the recognition that comes your way.
Snowing like a bitch last time.
Really?
Our final line score. First for the victorious Braves. 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 15 runners on base.
So close. I had one person watching. John, I don't know who the hell she was, though. When I was gonna get. What? I said when I stream again, right? I invite you to watch. I can invite you to watch. Yeah, what? I invite you to watch. Who? You? Who you are? When I do the game, right? When I stream on Facebook, right? I can stream. Yeah. And when I stream, yeah, I can invite you. No, not that. Not that, Charlie. Don't have to. I can say I'm okay. You can just check on it. You know? Say, like you're talking to you, you're gonna start talking to me. I just want to make sure you're alright. But I can say I'm there. Hey, bye. I can say that. I can say that. Instead of stop him, I can say, I invite you to watch, just check on it. I say, okay, check on it.
You know, you just heard Michael Manuel's reporting on the Hunter Biden email laptop story and leading into you, Chris. What we heard from Joe Biden on the debate stage last night in response to the president's attacks on that was, quote, I have not taken a penny from any foreign source ever in my life. He then heard the attack on President Trump over taxes that he has paid in China. How would you rate that exchange?
Well, you know, as far as the way it went in the debate, I thought that Biden did a pretty effective job. He didn't answer the question. He did say he hadn't taken any money, but he didn't answer a lot of the specifics. But he then did turn it and talk about the fact that Joe Biden, or rather Donald Trump, has apparently paid a lot more in taxes in 1 year than he did in the United States. Had a Chinese bank account we didn't find out until the New York Times reported it. And the president, rather than trusting the case, kind of got on the defensive and ended up having to defend how much he had paid. He paid $750 in taxes 1 year. He said he had prepaid millions and talked about audits. And it seemed to get him off track. Now, I'm sure that the president's going to continue to bring this up, but it seems to me the key here is this. Biden said he had never received a single penny from a foreign government. If the Trump campaign is able to show he did, then that's good trouble for Joe Biden. If they don't, if they're not able to show that, then my guess is this, for most voters, will not be a big issue.
And of course, a big moment was moments before the debate when we all learned that President Trump had invited Bob Lewinsky to be a special guest at the debate. Of course, that's Hunter's former business partner that was making these allegations and confirming those emails. So, is it effective to do that?
My own personal opinion, no, because, you know, Bob Lewinsky, as an independent character who's coming forward and making complaints and allegations about Joe Biden, seems to me personally is more powerful than him as a guest of Donald Trump, and now it begins to seem more political. So, you know, that's one opinion, and I was a little surprised, actually, that they persuaded him to the guest of the Trump guest after the debate.
I'm going to put up on the screen the total early voting numbers that we're seeing, because it's really something, and I'll ask you what you made of that while you present the numbers to you and our viewers. Total votes cast as of October 23rd, today, over 47 million. So, what can you make of that, if anything?
Well, first of all, it's something. You know, remember, in 2016, we had a total of 120-something million votes cast only.
I don't like him either.
Now you've got basically 50 million and days away, so it'll definitely be over 60 million, over half the total vote early voting, mail-in voting before the election. First thing you can make of it is the fact that all of those people who the debate meant nothing to them last night because they've already voted. The big question is this, because most people think that more of the early voting is going to Biden than is going to the president. The real question is just time shifting. These are people that will vote on election day
Years ago, one of the campers went crazy and killed another camper. Did you say what? Like catch the camper? Nope. Shot it out.
A player receives the check-in from one of his coaches.